Is Ethan Klein spiraling out of control? Now, this is rather sad to see because Ethan Klein, as part of the H3 podcast, was somebody who I watched, who I enjoyed, who's quite a great entertainer when it comes to his actual skills. He's just an easygoing kind of everyday lad. I kind of like, put in the back of my mind that he, his partner could have been part of the IDF because they downplayed that almost as if it seemed like it was something that they were not proud of, because of course in Israel you're essentially conscripted to be part of the IDF. But I respected his comedic, his comedic timing, his jokes, and just free flowing conversation in his podcast and his memes. But it seems like Ethan Klein, especially over the last 5 years, he wants to get more into politics, and for a while he was hitting it off on the leftovers. He had some good takes when it comes to criticizing the culture wars of that were instigated by the Republican Party. It showed that he was pro. So to some degree, he could understand or internalize some of the intersectionality of politics, respecting people of different backgrounds, respecting people of trans backgrounds. But it seems like something has hit home or become too close to home for him, because he has gone almost Trumpian when it comes to defending Israel. Now, this is what it seems to be the case, right? Because, of course, he's gone full out besmirching, smearing people who are criticizing the Israel government, and pretty much alluding to the fact that they're creating this culture, this environment of antisemitism. But he's not necessarily pointing at any evidence in particular. He's just alluding to that. This is what Democrats do, the central liberals do. They're alluding to, or they're making accusations with a question mark. These are unfalsifiable kind of statements that they're making, and they might put it under opinion pieces, but they're simply, essentially doing low-key hit pieces on people. But now it turns out that he's doing, high-key hit pieces on people like Bad Empanada. This is a YouTube, essayist who has done some pretty good work when it comes to investigating Ethan Klein and Hila Klein's defense of, in some subtle or implicit or even sometimes explicit ways, defending Israel and his actions by simply being inconsistent. They're saying they criticize Netanyahu, but they turn the other way when it comes to the how Israel was formed as a state, defending the very existence of a ethno-supremacist state, it seems. And they're in response, Ethan Klein not being direct with the argument, he making smears about people, like Frogan, people who have in a mean way, in a joking way, called Sabra hummus a very, crap hummus. Of course, it is a crap hummus because, of course, it's an Israeli brand of hummus which has, who has done work in occupied territory, illegal occupied territory. And so, therefore, it is to be boycotted quite clearly. Anyone who supports the purchase of, Sabra needs to think twice about that, or they're complicit in a genocide, ethnic cleansing. Well, quite clearly, Ethan Klein has lost the war, lost the argument, because, of course, in response to Empanada's own investigative essays, he's just done a smear campaign calling him a PDF file. So this is rather disgusting accusations, and I hope Bad Empanada goes full, all the way through when it comes to making sure that Ethan Klein apologizes, and if he doesn't, then pursue legal action. Ethan Klein also has doubled down when it comes to defending his own arguments by platforming Islamophobia, which is quite hypocritical, because Ethan Klein, when it comes to criticizing pro-Palestinian Twitch and YouTube CS, he talks about it because of by mere association. there are people in the community who may not be politically correct when it comes to criticizing Israel. He's saying that it's creating an air or creating the aesthetics or creating the kind of vibes that would lead to anti-Semitic kind of considerations, anti-Semitic tropes. But in this video where he displays this Twitch, is it quotes by either Twitch streamers or terrorists, he has on the first page has Hassan Piker, a Muslim who is not obviously terrorist and also pro-human rights, pro-Palestinian, and he has next to it is Bin Laden. So this is an Islamophobic trope that all Muslims are somehow terrorists.
Today, my friends, we are going to play the exciting game here. You at home, play along. We're going to play, is it Twitch or is it a terrorist? Let's take a look here, guys.
And, go figure. He's hypocrite, but not only that, but he's hypocrite of the highest order, because right now the genocide is happening that is Islamophobic in nature, but even more than that, is ethno supremacist in nature. It's purely disgusting, and he wants to center the argument on these false accusations of anti-Semitism, but instead, when he's lost the argument on the matter of details, he's honed in on more Islamophobia. This is disgusting, and we need to really investigate this and also call him to account. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That'd be very much appreciated. Thank you.